It's a great day, my amazing CEOs. Thank you for welcoming us into your home or into your business right now as you're watching this. Maybe we're on your tablet. Maybe we're on the computer. Maybe you're listening to the podcast. You listen to the replay or the podcast or on one of our on-demand streaming platforms. Thank you so much for inviting us in your home. We appreciate that. When Nathan Chan first got started with Foundr magazine, he was driven by a passion that he really had. And his passion was really IT and technology. But he had a problem. He couldn't find a job. So here's someone who had 2 degrees in IT and marketing, and he's unable to find a job. Now, so he decided, you know what? I'm going to start my own project. I'm going to do a digital magazine. I'll call it Foundr. I have no publishing experience, okay? None at all. But he saw there was a need in the market. So he said, this would be a nice little fun side hustle. Now, little did he know that this side hustle that he had would turn into the juggernaut that we know as Foundr today. Now, in the early days when Foundr first got started as a CEO with all the excitement, yeah, they had a problem. How do they stand out? But they got hit with a bigger problem the first year. They got a lawsuit. They were sued for trademark infringement using the name Foundr. Now, here's the deal. Almost 20% of all businesses fail in the first year, small businesses, okay? I mean, they just fail. They just don't work out. So they had a struggle. So they took out the E out of Foundr, which was kind of creative, by the way, got that behind them, and then finally landed an interview with Richard Branson. Now, here's their solution, because they said we still have to stand out in a crowded market. Who's going to go purchase the magazine? There's so many competitors out there. Does this sound familiar to you, by the way? Their solution was, here's the sales strategy. Here's the sales message. And here's exactly what they did inside their sales system. Number one, their solution was, we're going to focus on understanding and engaging the audience that seemed to already be attracted to what we're doing. And that audience was young entrepreneurs or folks who were founders of their business. And they said, okay, we don't have the answers. We're going to go to them. We're going to ask them, what is it that you want? What is it you want to see? And we're going to deliver that to them. Boy, I tell you, what a sales message. Just like in sales, knowing your customers' problems is critical. Knowing what they desire is even more critical when you're doing the sales message. And they made sure that every issue of Foundr was visually appealing, had high quality, and inside their good sales strategy was, here's the products and services they're looking for. What's the big takeaway that you can have? Because obviously a magazine being successful is very challenging. It's like any business being successful is really challenging. My big takeaway for you is a couple of things. Here's the lesson. Number one, a strong sales system. Having a defined system and consistently delivering high quality. It's not just about having a system. It's not just about having the message. It's about delivering high quality that solves a problem. See, one of the things they believe, and this is a mindset, is that people will pay you today if you help them solve a problem today, not just try to sell them. You do that, and you will see your sales go up, 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 and away. With that being said, my name, by the way, is Shay Brown, host of the CEO Sales Huddle. It is an honor and a privilege to serve you this morning and be part of your CEO Sales Huddle, a place that you come to in order to build your business, grow your revenue, but to connect with other CEOs all over the world and stay in this conversation, which is sales. So we start off every single day with our mantra, and our mantra remains the same for every CEO that's listening. And our mantra is focus on sales. Our mantra is focus on sales. Our mantra is what? Focus on sales. Here's our belief, and I believe it's so true. If you can't focus on sales, you can't be in business. In fact, repeat after me. If you can't focus on sales, you can't be in business. Why? What's the big why, Shay? Give me that big why. Well, it's because sales is the oxygen for every great business in history. So without sales, there's always more money going out, I promise you, than there is coming in. What's the point you need to make to me, Shay, this morning as a CEO? I need to be reminded of, well, sales is serious business. Selling is serious business. Selling is serious business. And then we have our pledge. Our pledge is learn, earn, and return. As a CEO, every morning we're going to remind ourselves that here's what we are responsible for the sales department. Go ahead and repeat this after me. I have to learn something new in order to earn new revenue from existing clients in order to get new and old clients to return. So I must learn, I must earn, and I must return. What a good place to be. And then our objectives as we get started every morning are threefold. It's about sales progress, addressing roadblocks. And boy, did the case study this morning have to address some roadblocks. And it's also about understanding the 5 sales pillars that every CEO must know and understand in order to be successful. Sales pillar number 1, you must have a one-page CEO sales plan. Sales pillar number 2 is you must understand your sales cycle. Sales pillar number 3 is you must have a sales message. Now, the case that we talked about this morning, if they didn't have a sales message, does all this even work? And then sales pillar number 4 is we're going to talk about the CEO sales dashboard. I can't wait to get to that. And then you must have a sales team. You must have a sales team. You must have a sales team. You must have a 7-figure sales team in order to be successful, by the way. For those folks that tune in every single morning, we appreciate you. We love the messages. We love when you share your thoughts on how we can get better. Do me a favor. If you're watching live and you can hear this message, drop me a DM below. Just put hashtag I'm here. Like in the comments, if you can do it. If you're on one of the social media platforms, put hashtag I'm here. If you're watching the replay, put hashtag on replay. You say, Shay, every morning you do that. Yeah, I love to connect. I love to be in the conversation with you, by the way. If you're on demand or one of our streaming platforms, do me a favor. Let's connect. Like right now, let's you and I connect. So do me a favor. Drop me a note over at I am Che Brown. If you have already subscribed to the YouTube channel, so you know, make sure you miss one episode, no matter where you are. You can always go to the YouTube channel or any of the on-demand channels at I am Che Brown. At I am Che Brown. CEO Sales Huddle is a place, because that comes up, why do we exist? CEO Sales Huddle is a place where CEOs gather to understand how to sell more faster. So you already know how to sell. The question is, how do you sell more faster? Our big why is about sales growth. It's about sales accountability, and it's about consistency. And you may have heard this before, and how true is that consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. Having said that, what do most people struggle with? They struggle with consistency. So we only ask for 15 minutes a day. You tune in for 15 minutes a day. Why do we say 15 minutes a day? Because there are 1,440 minutes in every day. Never 1,441, always 1,440. So we're asking for 1% of your day. And that 1% of your day is what drives you to focus on this one outcome. And the outcome is $100,000 a month of consistent, predictable, reliable revenue. Let me say it again. This is the goal. This is why we show up. $100,000 plus. This is over and beyond whatever you're earning. You're in this conversation, and there's an extra $100,000 a month that you're able to bring into your bank account just because you're in the conversation. Isn't that kind of cool? Now, here's the question that always comes up. Shay, what's the system? Like, how do I know I'm on track? How do I get there? Well, in our private sessions with our clients we work with behind the scenes, one-on-one, for many years, we've been focused on something called the CEO Sales Dashboard. And the CEO Sales Dashboard is our belief and is our mantra that what gets measured gets managed. What gets managed gets better. Now, it doesn't sound like a over a cool philosophy, but here's the point I want you to hear. It works. So I want you to look at these 5 categories. And then we're going to open up the CEO Sales Dashboard so we can help you with it today. There's no cost for it. If you don't have it, you can go over to ceosalesdashboard.com. And it's leads, appointments, offers, deals, and repeat business. So we've got 5 key areas. And right now, as you're watching right now, do me a favor. Click on your CEO Sales Dashboard. If you don't have it, go open it up. Now, I'm opening it up right now, and I'm saying, okay, here's where we are. Here's the CEO Sales Dashboard. It's built and designed to be flexible. And here's the part that I really like. Across the top, you have all of the dates. So you can go anywhere across the top, you find today's day, and then you come down and you start looking at the categories. Remember, what gets measured gets managed. What gets managed gets better. And you say, okay, how many leads have come into the database as of yesterday? And then how many appointments were set by the sales department? Now, we're in this conversation every morning, and you could do this before you show up. Like, you can go to ceosalesdashboard.com, ceosalesdashboard.com, and you download it. Now, some of you, your assistant fills this out. Some of you have someone on your team that fills out. I love the comments. Keep them coming. I love the DMs. I read everyone and respond. And many of you that send it to me, I got the links. Thanks so much, by the way. I love looking at it. For you, doing it now is the highest and best use of your time as a CEO. So let's look at leads, appointments, offers, and then let's go down and look at deals. Now, just for fun yesterday, how many offers did your sales team make? And then how many offers did they make over the last week? And then how many of those offers did they make over the last month? And then how does that compare to the last month for those folks that have been with us for a while? And then I want you to come down to deals. Now, I used to measure deals in just one way. And the one way I used to measure deals was I either got the deal or I didn't. And then I started looking at it saying, well, wait a minute. Deals are a little deeper than that. Okay. Now, you can customize this. Let's say you're looking at this right now and saying, Shay, I want to customize it. You can go ahead and customize it. I think that would be pretty cool. And you might just track just the products that are top for you. So, the old 80-20 rule, 20% of your activities produce 80% of your revenue. And so I started to look at, okay, what deals are pending? Pending are hot deals. Hot deals are deals that are going to happen in the next 0 to 10 days. Warm deals are deals that happen in the next 10 to 20 days. And cold deals are 20 days and above. Now, the simple definition is if they're hot, I'm just waiting on something from the client. Once I get that from the client, I'm able to go ahead and move forward. Warm deals, maybe we got to get back together and review the contract. Maybe they got to send me the ACH. Maybe we scheduled another appointment, but they're right there on the edge. I mean, I can't get into it because you're all at different places. You sell different products and services, but you get the point. What gets measured gets managed. What gets managed gets better. Isn't that kind of cool how that works? Now we're going to look at celebrate our wins. We don't look at the CEO dashboard just to beat ourselves up. That's not why we look at it. So let's go look at celebrating any wins. Powerful people ask powerful questions. Why? Because questions steer focus. And in this life, you get what? You get exactly what you focus on. So 3 questions we're going to ask ourselves. Number 1, what are you most proud of in the sales department yesterday? Number 2, what was your biggest accomplishment in the sales department yesterday? And number 3, if I could just bring you on here right now, that you could just brag. Like you could just raise your hand high in the sky and say, Shay, here's what happened yesterday in the sales department, and I'm just so proud of it. I'm so excited for it. What would it be for you? Powerful people ask powerful questions, but we also look at overcoming any hurdles. We understand that every day is not rainbow, cupcakes, and unicorns. There's going to be some challenges that happen. So we're going to ask ourselves 3 questions because powerful people, they do ask powerful questions. And you might be able to sing along with me. Those who've been with me on this journey for a year or more can sing along. What's your biggest roadblock? What's preventing you today from moving forward? This is for the sales department. Ask that question. There's always going to be some challenges. And number 3, what's the one thing that you can do that if you did it, it could just move the entire business forward? And make a decision that you're going to do that today. When? Today. When? Today. My mentor likes to always ask the question, when is the best time to plant a tree? And the obvious best time to plant a tree is, 10 years ago. They don't say, when's the next best time to plant a tree, Shay? The best next time to plant a tree is now, okay? So for you, maybe it's 9 o'clock time. Here's my message of the day for you. And my message of the day for you is get started. Get started. Now, as a CEO, you're already started, okay? So that sounds kind of obvious, but there's the one area of the business that you as a CEO can make a decision, and making that decision could shift the whole business. Maybe you've been thinking about it. Maybe you've been consulting about it. Maybe it's been simmering, but you know what? You look at the sales results and you're like, you know what? We have to make a shift in the sales department. And if we do this, this will move everything else forward. And so if you do that, you think about it, okay, I got that. I can do that. And make a decision to make that a reality today. You do that, and you will see your sales go up, 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 up and away. With that being said, my name, by the way, is Shay Brown, host of the CEO Sales Huddle. It's been an honor and a privilege to be broadcasting. Thank you for allowing us in your home this morning, being part of maybe your commute, maybe being a part of you getting ready, getting dressed. Some of you were just playing on your tablet and sitting there on your phone. Others of you were in your ears, and others of you are watching right now. We appreciate you. I know for you, you're a winner, you're a CEO, you're a champion, you're a CEO, you're a game changer, you're a CEO, you're an innovator, you're a CEO, you're a creator, you're a CEO, and you're someone who wants to do some good in the world. So keep doing God's work, and I'll see you at the next CEO Sales Huddle. God bless. Peace, everybody. I'm out of here until we get together next time. Bye-bye. If you haven't done it, by the way, look right below the video and just drop a hashtag I'm here. Just if you're on one of the social media platforms, you're on an on-demand platform, you got to drop me a DM over at I am Shay Brown. I'll respond to everyone. Just put hashtag I'm here. Hashtag I'm here. Hashtag I'm here. Or hashtag replay. Thanks a lot. We got to go. We out of here. Peace.